But we're now back to the car and we're going to follow the tour guide past that big pot and onto the salt flats. Apparently it's an 8-kilometer route, so let's go and explore.
And just like that, we are driving on the salt flats. It's really cool. This is absolutely insane. I've never seen anything like this in my life, other than on Instagram. Wow. It's so weird, standing on something this white, you expect to slip, but obviously it's so grippy, and driving here it was just like really, really grippy. Seems obvious because it's salt, so obviously it's grippy. But yeah, it kind of has like a honeycomb look going on. It's really cool.
Welcome to Salinas Grandes.
So
pretty.
Bueno, muy buenos días a todos. Bueno, mi nombre es Karina y bienvenidos. El caballo, la oveja, la vaca son los animales que más consumen sal. Esa sal también sirve para hacer las artes.
We've just been given a talk with our group about these excavated sections. So the water table sits about 2/3 of a foot beneath the dry surface, and these salt crystals that form along the edge is what they actually use and harvest for use with food and consuming. These trenches that were dug out by machinery, they go for quite a long way, and they're just such a beautiful turquoisey blue. Also, in the distance over there, that's the highest peak in this region. It's 6,000 meters. And there's also, I don't know if you can see it in the far distance over there, but a volcano, which is the highest peak that you can see in that frame. But now we're just going to try some of the salt.
This is really cool. So I don't know if Craig's already said, but it's the 4th biggest salt flat in South America. You can actually eat the salt and drink the salty water, but probably just going to get heartburn. I saw this guy try some a second ago. His face didn't look like it was too tasty.
Let's try some very salty water.
Do you reckon you could jump over that?
Yeah. And walk over it. Go on, jump.
It's not that big.
Go on, jump.
Why am I such a wimp?
Wow, feels very cold. And, just going to try some. Wow, yeah, that is extremely salty. That is very salty. Your
I
turn.
don't really want to. I get really bad heartburn. But I'm also quite intrigued. Oh, it's horrible.
It's not that bad.
I don't like salty. I like sweet things. Give me dulce de leche any day.
Time to get some cool pictures.
Yeah.
Like that. Can I do like that? And like this? Muchas gracias.
That was a lot of fun, and it's so hot out there in the salts. So yeah, we're back in the car now, and we are driving to another section where we're only allowed to carefully take 3 or 4 photos because it's not safe. You can't jump there or anything. So yeah, we have to just kind of wait carefully. You're not allowed too many people on there at once as well.
I think it's because in that part of the salt flat, the salt is much thinner and weaker, so you're going to punch through to the water table perhaps. So we don't want wet, salty feet. So
No.
yeah, I think that part that we've just been to, the salt is a lot firmer and a lot thicker.
Yeah, and that is some seriously salty salt, as I just found out. It's so fun though, like running around up here, you forget that you're at such high altitude and then suddenly you get so out of breath obviously. But it's so weird, I feel like we're on the snow and then I'm really hot and not slipping everywhere. It's like the reverse thing that you get in snow. So cool.
Yeah, I tested it out a little bit with a few moves Wow,
Right.
there's just a random massive truck
He just flew
going
past
across
us.
our path.
Good thing we can grip well with the brakes.
Yeah, it's important to remember that this is also an industrial site, so there's big HGVs coming onto the salt to harvest and get the salts taken away. So
Yeah, it's not just here to look pretty, it actually collects salt here. That's what they're all for.
just a very short drive across the salt and we've arrived at stop number 2. Be careful because they don't warn you about those massive HGVs driving across the roads that you also drive across, so do look out for them because they don't take any prisoners. But we've arrived at this second stop and there's people queuing to go into this area because the salt is a bit thinner. So yeah, we're just waiting for some people to come off before we go on, and we're just enjoying this beautiful sunny day, clear blue skies. Yeah.
After our group had carefully made our way on foot across these beautiful still salt pools, we tentatively walked around the other side for that all-important photo opportunity, which all felt a bit over-touristy, but it seems this is the only way to drive across and see the salt flats here in Salinas Grandes.